It's recording. There we go. It's in there. And that's it. Hey guys, Shadow the Oblivious here. Hopefully everything's just right. If not, I can make adjustments. Just bear with me. Anyways, it is really late at night. I know I was supposed to shoot this earlier today, but a lot of unforeseen events and situations being what they are, circumstances. Yeah, I was supposed to have a guest with me today, my roommate, LTG, but he is really just not up for anything. He was really sick last night and ralphing. So to him I say, get better, dude, feel better, and the show must go on. Hold on one second. I think I may have to do a little adjustment. Just a little. There we go. And perfect. Yeah. Like I said, bear with me. Anyways, guys, today I'm going to show you all of what I have gathered throughout the past nearly a month. And this is quite a haul. I had to bail on this second Craigslist deal, however, because it was just too inconvenient and just, you know, I wound up blowing through my budget on a lot of other essentials for the home and some equipment, some of my new lighting equipment. But anyways, if you will hold on for one moment, there was one item I just wanted to grab. So just enjoy a few minutes of I guess blackness, maybe a minute or so. So just bear with me here, and yeah, I'll get back to you. Hold on one sec. Sorry. I will just quickly go grab the last item. So just you know, bear with me and enjoy a few moments of utter darkness and silence. And yeah. Just stay tuned, and I'll be right back. Hey, bro. I'm still rolling, but I forgot one thing. Okay. Okay, guys. Sorry about that technical difficulty, but I'm back. So, anyways, this is what I got throughout the past nearly a month. What am I going to start with here? There's a lot. Not all of it is game related, and then some is just like little gift items that I got from good friends at work. You know, just helping a guy out, you know? Just, anyways, here we go. I want to start with, yeah, let's just start with what I first bought at the beginning of this huge freaking journey. Oh, boy. Well, I kind of increased my Wii collection a little bit. I got a couple of titles here from this first place. It's a little place called Fish. They're like a charity organization that helps the community. They're non-profit, and they have some really great stuff every once in a while, and I found some decent stuff. But here's the first thing I got there. Are you smarter than a 5th grader on the Wii? Yeah, there we go. Yeah. Take a look at that. There's a little bit of, like, fingernail gouges here on the plastic film, like, cover or whatever, where the box art slips in. So, I kind of got it discounted because of that. It is complete, however, and the disc is in really good shape. Yeah, there's a manual and everything. Yeah, it's complete. And, like I said, disc is in really good shape. So, definitely going to enjoy that. And right now is the time to start trying to get Wii stuff really, really cheap. Yeah, I mean, Wii stuff, PS2 stuff, it's really cheap right now. And another thing that people have been saying lately, and I don't doubt it, is that PS3 stuff is going really cheap as well. So now is the time to collect. But moving on. Next, I got a Disney game. It is by Disney, and it's a basically like a whodunit kind of mystery type title. Guilty Party. Yeah, very interesting. I was surprisingly interested in this, and again, because it's not complete, yeah, it's missing the manual. I got it kind of at a discount, so, but the disc is really good shape. Again, the disc is really, really good shape. So, happy to add that to my collection. And then, that was it for that thrift store and that point in time during that day. Sorry, hold on, I noticed something a little off here. Anyway, you'll excuse me. Yeah, my lighting equipment isn't exactly the greatest. It's intense light to provide the best lighting I can possibly provide at the cheapest, affordable cost. I'm cheap. I'm fucking cheap. And I'm kind of ghetto riggy as well. But, hey, a guy's got to do what a guy's got to do to get things done. Right? Right. Moving on. Next, I later went to another local little thrift store that's really just pretty much like on the way from my house heading into downtown. It's just really close. It's like maybe a couple of blocks even. But I went there and I got some really great PS2 titles. Well, some aren't so great, but whatever. It's a mixed bag, right? But I'd like to start with the not so awesome one. And everybody really rags on this game and gives it a lot of shit. But let me tell you, this, compared to its predecessor, for PS3 and 360. Or actually, no, it's not its predecessor. I believe it actually came a little later. Maybe. It's either before or after. I plumb forgot which. But that game in question is Sonic Unleashed. Yeah, it's in really great shape too. I mean, no like pre-owned stickers or anything. It's complete. Manual is in awesome shape. And the disc is in awesome shape too. I mean, there's like nothing on it really. Yeah. So I got that for pretty cheap because I bundled this with everything else I'm going to show you. And I only paid like 20 bones. So it was a steal. But yeah, again, this game, it really gets a lot of undue flack. I mean, it's not that bad. Okay, the version on the Wii, really fucking janky controls. That's what just mogs it down and bogs it down into the fucking dirt, you know. But the other thing that gets it a lot of flack is, what the fuck was Sega thinking putting beat-em-up elements in a Sonic game? He's all about speed, man. He's got to go fast. So, you know, the whole night sequence and night stages with the werehog, it bogs the game down. Plus with this version, I notice a lot of loading. Just like loading screen after loading screen, saving screen, this screen, that screen, fuck, oh my god. But I will give it a pass in the fact that it's not as bad as a lot of people say. I am actually pretty patient, and I put up with all the loading screens and all that stuff. So, yeah, I've been able to tolerate it. Plus, it was the first one to introduce the boost system idea. So, and that's been implemented in more games as well. Like one of my other Wii titles behind me, hidden behind me right here, Sonic Colors. Yeah, that also has the boost system in it. And I think Sonic Generations implemented it as well. It's been a while since I've watched anything on that, and that's one game I'm willing to pick up because it's a good one. It's really good. Whether it be the console versions or the 3DS version. Moving on. Next, I thought this was super awesome. It's complete and it's black label and it's like in super darn near immaculate condition. Spider-Man Web of Shadows, black label, Amazing Allies edition. I believe this is also on PSP, if I'm not friggin' mistaken. But yeah, I was real happy to get this because I heard a lot of good about it. Let me just give you a good look at that manual. It's just really great shape, and then the disc, no marring on the art of the disc, and if I can, that's the thing about these later PS2 releases, is the release for the disc is kind of a pain in the butt, but look at that. Pristine. Just beautiful. I was happy to get this added to the collection. Next, I had always offhanded heard about this game. This, however, is slightly marred, but I'll clean it up later. And what I mean by slightly marred is it's missing the manual, and there's a big old like EB Games sticker on the front, but it's the original case and everything. And the disc is in pretty good shape, I believe, if I remember correctly last time I checked it. But another PS2 title, The Simpsons Game. Oh, yeah, I was actually... Oh, another thing it is missing is the exclusive NeverQuest poster. Yeah, see that little doohickey on the back there? It was supposed to have a poster. There are none of the inserts and the manual's missing, but it's in there. It's in pretty good shape. Yeah, just light surface scratching, not too bad. I was glad to add that to my collection as well. Maybe sometime I'll find the manual and that exclusive poster and, you know, piecemeal a complete copy together. Next, this one also has GameStop stickers on it. There's one on the spine, and there's one on the front, and there's one on the back. It's greatest hits. The case has a little bit of spine damage. I'll do a case swap later, but it is complete, and the disc is, let me take a look at this down here. It's in fairly good shape. I mean, a lot of light surface scratching, but it will work. Because, like, PS2 discs are just God. But, anyways, without further ado, Simpsons Road Rage. Personally, I prefer hit and run, but that's a lot harder to find. And, yeah, it is complete. The manual's in really good condition. And the disc, like I said, a lot of light surface scratching, but it will work. And that is the last from that place. And if I didn't mention the name of that little thrift store is Poppin' Tags. Yeah, it's based on that thrift shop song. That's what the owners decided to call it. But it's a really great little place. It has the one main room, and then right next door is where they usually keep all their other awesome, like, antique collectible stuff, which is where I got also up here in my collection, my Pac-Man mug and glass. So, yeah. Moving on. Next in my set here, this stuff came from like multiple different days, and not all of it is game related. Only 2 things are game related, but comes from a place that I often frequent, and I am not going to name drop this place because I'm keeping it as my little secret. This is my honey hole. This is my every so often jackpot for like a lot of different things, not just games. But first thing I got there for about $2.50. It's a Wii pack-in title, a later pack-in for the Wiis that were included with the Zapper implement, and that is Link's Crossbow Training. It is a complete little, slip here. The slipcase isn't in immaculate shape, but the manual and all the inserts are there. Look at that. They're all there. Join Club Nintendo thing is in there. Couple of a little ad thing, and there's the disc right there in a little cubby side pocket. The disc is in really great shape. There's practically no marring of the surface whatsoever. And yeah, I'm really happy to add this to the collection because I actually tried it when my brother had it a number of years back. He showed it to me, and I liked it. It was pretty cool. Anyways, next, I picked up another Wii title a few days later along with the non-video game related stuff. Or actually, no, I picked that up even after this. But I just thought this was a hilarious, it's a shovelware Wii Zapper title, and it's just a little slip case with a disc. It's by a company called Zoo. I have two other titles by them up there. Same deal, slip case cover. But the disc is really, really, like, there's, like, practically not anything wrong with it at all. But I thought this was hilarious because of the title and because of the screenshots on the back and basically the description of it. But that is Chicken Blaster. Oh, man, what the hell? I mean, look at that. A chicken all beat up, bandaged up, and a bandolier of bullets across his what the fuck? Man, holy shit. I thought that was hilarious, but let me just read this description on the back here. Play the role of a chicken farmer whose birds have gone haywire and save the farm by shooting these mad chickens. What the hell? I just thought that was hilarious. So, and it was dirt cheap, $2.50. Again, yeah, dirt cheap. You can't go wrong. Next is the non-video game stuff I got days later, and that begins with, I went back in there into the VHS section. They have a great deal where it's buy one, get one free, so you basically pay $1 and you get 2 VHSs. I got a really, really great condition copy of Batman on VHS. This is the Nicholson and Keaton one. Look at that. I mean, it's really, really good shape for this slipcover. And I'm really happy because this was the first Batman film I ever really saw, and it has a special place in my heart as well because my Aunt Diane, may she rest in peace, she and I used to watch this movie together, and I was her favorite nephew when I was little. We used to watch this all kinds, and just, you know, it just brings back memories. So I'm really glad to add this to my collection of VHSs downstairs. Yeah, I go above and beyond just retro games. I even go retro media, VHSs, and I may even go Betamax one day, or even Laserdisc, or, you know, the sky's the limit for me. But next I wanted to show you the slipcovers, the best possible condition I could find for it. There was another copy, and that one was really roughed up. But this is the alternate artwork, I believe, slipcover for the original Jurassic Park. Yeah. I'm really psyched for Jurassic World, so I figured I'd pick this up, you know, get ready and raring to go. I hope I can maybe find the third one on DVD somewhere. Yeah, I'm glad to add this to it as well. When these movies were coming out back in the 90s and like towards 2000 and stuff, I really, it basically, my family made a tradition out of it where we were going to the theater to see it. And when this one came out, day of, me and my family went to go see it in the theater. And then later, when it came out on VHS, we bought it, but that VHS copy is no longer around. A VCR ate it. Yeah, a shitty VCR ate it. But, glad to add that to my collection of VHSs. Unfortunately, the actual VHS in question for this next one is downstairs in the VCR right now. My roommate is just, you know, he's not feeling too good. He's down there watching it. So that's why I'm not being like hella intense and loud right now. But that is The Lost World, Jurassic Park. And I don't know if this is showing up on camera, that little effect of the hologram card there with the T-Rex. But it's really good shape. I mean, this is awesome that I found this particular version like that. And it was cheap. So I got that. And same tradition. When Lost World Jurassic Park came out, me and my family went to see it day of in theaters. And same with the third one. But I don't have a copy of that here, so that's beside the point. Moving on, really. The next couple are a couple of DVDs that I picked up. The case is a little biffed on the front of this one, but the disc is immaculate. There's no inserts in the case or whatever, but the disc, like I said, it's immaculate, and that is Green Lantern, First Flight. I've actually seen this film beforehand, and now I actually own it on DVD, so I'm really glad to add this to my collection of movies and stuff. And there it is inside, and let's see if you can see just how, like, darn near immaculate this disc is. There's, like, practically no damage on it whatsoever. And I was, like, really jazzed about that, and I got it for cheap. This one, however, if it doesn't work, it was cheap, so no real loss. But it's a double-sided DVD, and it's got a lot of surface scratching, and I don't know if it's going to work, but the Page Master, it was one of my more nostalgic kind of deals growing up and everything. Let's see. Let's open it up. There's the actual thing, and it's got widescreen on one side and standard on the other. It's got its little insert in there. But if the disc doesn't work, it's no real loss, other than the fact that I can't watch it and, oh, poop. But, yeah, moving onward. This, I actually got, later, or actually, no, before the VHSs and stuff. I had stopped at a little place called Dora's Old and New Thrift. They are actually pretty good for VHSs as well, and anything what have you, although I've never found any games there, unfortunately, to date. But I did find something video game related that I got for dirt cheap. $3.20 for this entire stack of books here. But I got some of the Halo books. I got Halo First Strike, and I got The Fall of Reach, and The Flood, and I also got these later ones. I believe they're later on in that set, but Contact Harvest, there we go, and The Cole Protocol, and Ghosts of Onyx, I believe is how it's pronounced. But I got those for dirt damn cheap. They're, like I said, $3.20. You can't go wrong. I was glad to get those. So, now, if you'll excuse me a moment. Yeah, it's pretty, like I said, my lighting's throwing off a lot of warmth. Kinda, but this is Highball Energy, sparkling energy water. 0 calories, 0 sugar, unsweetened, peach flavor. Yeah, well, it was cheap, so no real loss. And besides, I'm not about to waste it. It's something at least wet and refreshing to, you know, undry out my mouth. But, moving forward, next, later that day, after picking up all those VHSs and DVDs and the books, the one Craigslist deal that I did get, yeah, it showed up, but I'm actually going to save that for a little bit after these other few things here. I wanted to just, again, say that thank you to my friends who decided, you know, hook a guy up, make a guy's day, and, you know, they didn't really have a use for any of this stuff, you know, so they helped me out. But, from my one buddy, Caleb, at work, I got a couple of memory cards here. First one being a PS2 8 MB memory card, Magic Gate. It's by Nyko. And, yeah, it's, because I needed another memory card. I only had one, and there's a lot on that already. And then he also gave me another PS2 memory card, a Max Memory 16 MB memory card. Hopefully that's showing up okay on the camera. And then I already have 2 PS1 memory cards. One's a Mad Catz and the other is a Performance 64 MB, I believe, memory card. But an official PlayStation memory card. I had one, but I gave it away to my best buddy Logan, along with a PS1 that I had found thrifting for his birthday. All I did was just buy him a game from his childhood that he remembered growing up, and that title was Fighting Force for PS1. And I found a real good deal on one, complete black label, cheap as shit on Amazon, but really good condition, and that just made his day for his birthday. He was so jazzed. But it's good to have another actual official PS1 memory card back in my collection now. Okay, now that that's out of the way, there is one more gift item, and this is not game related at all, but my buddy Ben at work happened to find this and was like, you know, I bet Lance might like this. So he gave me a Coke with my name on it. Share a Coke with Lance. I thought that was pretty darn cool. I'm not going to drink this. I'm actually just going to keep it, you know, to say that, because I never thought I would find one of these ones like this. I found all kinds of other common names and even some weird ones, but mine was nowhere to be found for the longest that I've looked. And same goes for my roommate, too. His is an odd name. So it's not very common. But just wanted to get that out of the way and say thank you to both of you guys. That was really cool of you. It does my heart good to have good friends. But, okay. One last item. This is a purchase from Walmart. Well, while I was purchasing my equipment and other things for my household, I was looking through a clearance bin and found a almost completely sealed copy of Devil May Cry, the DMC Devil May Cry version for PS3. I can't open it up yet, and I can't even play it yet because, well, I have a PS3, but it's kind of on the fritz, and I've slowly been trying to find some way to get that remedied and get it up and running and get a controller for it. But as soon as I have a working PS3, I'm actually happy to add this to my collection, and at a decent price, $15. That was cheap. So, definitely looking forward to playing that when I have a working PS3. And I know it gets a lot of flack from all the die-hard fantards out there, like, oh, they ruined Dante, they made him an emo pussy punk, blah, blah. Fuck you, shut up. Eat a dick. Visually, the game was good. Mechanically, it had some downfalls, but honestly, I thought the idea of the reboot story was pretty good, and I thought a lot of the visuals were pretty good, and hey, I've been a fan of Devil May Cry since the first one on PS2, which I need to, I kind of got sidetracked with everything lately. And I've been trying to track down the 5th anniversary collector's box set of the first 3 Devil May Cries for PS2. I believe, yes, that one has the first one, the second one, which is turd, kind of. I don't know what. It's a mixed bag. It's just bad, and it ends too quickly, and I don't know. But the third one in that set is actually not just the standard, you know, vanilla Devil May Cry 3, Dante's Awakening, but it's the special edition one where you actually have the Virgil content and the Virgil missions. So, yeah, looking to add that to my collection later, but here it is. Before I drown on too long, here is what I got in this Craigslist deal, and I am really satisfied with it. It took a while, and the guy's ride lagged, so we weren't able to meet at the location we originally agreed on, but he did come all the way to close by me here, and so I gave him, you know, an extra little bit for his troubles, and he was a really decent guy, and let's just let the games speak for themselves. First, I wanted to show just, let's see, what do I want to show first here? I wanted to show the lesser title first, but here we are. This is complete and really in good, immaculate shape, but for PS2, Burnout Battle Racing Ignited Burnout Revenge. Yeah, it's an EA title. The case is in really great shape. The manual is immaculate. Look at that. Yeah. There's the front of the case. Really good shape. The manual is immaculate, if you can see that. And the disc is also immaculate. I mean, there's like some fingerprinting, but I have a microfiber, so I can get that off. No problem. But it's really good shape. So, happy to add that to the collection. This is actually an upgrade to my copy. A big upgrade, because it is in really immaculate shape as well. But God of War, the first God of War, and it is complete. And manual, look at that. That is really good. It's black label, and the disc is immaculate. It is like pristine. So it is a real upgrade to my personal copy that I got last year, I believe it was, at that fish place. In fact, I will pull it out right now and just show you how much of an upgrade this is to my personal copy. Shitty GameStop fucking case! Yeah! And it's a greatest hits disc. And no manual. And also, the fucking disc is surface scratched all over. But it really works well. So, I am most likely gonna sell this copy off and maybe get a little of my investment back, or maybe use it even as a trade bait at some place. But either way, yeah, that's a big upgrade to my personal copy that I currently had. So I'm really happy to add this to my collection, and I was just really happy. I'm just blown away by the shape of all the games in this deal. The guy really took care of everything. Next, This is a pretty decent title, but okay, yeah, I know all the bullshit recently with Konami and everything, and the fact that I just went off in my rant corner about it. Holy shit. But this is a pretty awesome title, and I'm glad to add it to my collection, and I'm just blown away by how just immaculate and really great shape it's in. But Metal Gear Solid 3 Subsistence. Yeah, let's open her up there. Both discs are there, disc 1 and disc 2, and they are both in immaculate condition, as well as the manual. And let's show you that there. But yeah, disc 1, really immaculate condition. Oh yeah, I was happy to add this to my collection. So let's get disc 2 up here as well. Just there you go. Hopefully you can see that really good. If not, I'm sorry. But yeah, I was really impressed with the condition of these, and I'm happy to add that to my collection as well. Now, I've never had this version personally of this game, and the only versions I've ever played so far to date are the original on GameCube and the Wii version of it, which has all the content of this game, the GameCube version, and a lot of other stuff thrown in, and the GameCube style kind of graphics, which is just really good. But also I've played the HD like port to PS3 as well, but that is Resident Evil 4 on PS2. Yeah, it's really good shape. It's black label, just immaculate condition, just phenomenal. So I was really happy to add this to my collection as well. But man, it just, this whole set, I couldn't resist. But here's the first of 2 GameCube games in the set. And the first one, it's not that great in my opinion. I don't know what anyone else's opinion about it is. I personally have not played it, but I will try when I have a working GameCube. I have a Wii, but it's not backwards compatible. It's the 2010 revision where they took that backwards compatible hardware out and everything. But that is Dave Mirra Freestyle BMX 2. And it's in really good shape. The manual's in pretty decent shape there. There's a little curl edge right there. But the disc, if I can get it out, yeah, the disc is in immaculate shape except for like maybe some fingerprinting or something. No scratching. But it's really good shape. So the next one is, well, you probably guessed it, but again, it's the same thing, but I believe he was saying it's the collector's edition version, judging by the artwork or whatever on it, but another GameCube title, Resident Evil 4. Yeah. I believe this is like a variant and maybe like a collector's artwork, if I'm not mistaken. If I am, correct me later, maybe in the comments. But it is complete. The discs are immaculate, and I'm not going to pull those out of there because I'm already taking way too much time. But the manual is immaculate. The discs are immaculate. The case is awesome shape. So happy to add that to the collection as well. This was thrown in because it is missing the actual game disc. It just has the special features disc. But if I can track down a good copy of the actual disc 1 game disc, that is God of War 2-disc set. God of War 2, I mean. Sorry, just had to correct myself. It's late at night. I'm tired. Come on, guys. Give me a break. But all the inserts and the manual are in here, as you can see right there. But disc 1 is missing. Disc 2, however, is in there and immaculate. The guy was saying he just didn't know what happened to disc 1. So he just threw it in there as, you know, like a freebie. So I was pretty jazzed about a decent freebie. If I can find the disc with the actual game and, you know, piece together this thing, I could have, you know, a pretty cool item in my collection. So, but this blew me the hell away, guys. This last thing right here in the deal blew me out of the water. So, just, let me, I know I shouldn't be smoking near my collection. This is a one-shot deal because I'm kind of nervous, and this game in particular is, like, from what I've heard for a long time now, pretty sought after, pretty pricey, and I got it in, like, phenomenal condition and complete. And it was not featured in this ad on Craigslist. It was not pictured, not even mentioned in the deal. So, I consider this the big golden bonus, but just give me a second here. Whew. But, I mean, this guy, he's phenomenal. And he said he will keep in contact with me if he gets anything else. So, I'm hoping, dude, that, you know, you keep me in mind, you keep my number, and you contact me back if you get any other awesome, awesome stuff. Because thank you so much for this. I doubt you'll ever see this video, but thank you so much for this next game that I'm about to bring out. Because at the time that it was being released, and everybody was, and their brother was going and getting it, you know, that knew about it or really wanted it or thought it was cool, you know, I unfortunately had to miss out on it, and miss out on it, and miss out on it again and again. But here it is. Shadow of the Colossus for PS2 in really immaculate shape. It is complete. Everything is in there. The manual, the inserts, everything. It's just, it's amazing. I was really happy to get this and just blown away. I mean, look at that. Not a mar or a fingerprint, nothing. And I thank you, dude. You really hooked a guy up. Bravo. I mean, it was a little late, and it was worth the wait. Indeed, just because of that game. Hell, just because of a bunch of the titles in there, it was worth the wait for how long I had to wait to pick that up from him and everything. It just did my heart good. But anyways, guys, before this drowns on too long, because I have to get up for work in the morning and I have a lot to do, so I'm going to end this shit like I always end my shit. This is Shadow the Oblivious saying, nerds, nerdettes, gamers, and weirdos of the web, game the fuck on and party the fuck on. I'm out. Peace. Bye, guys.